Alrighty, what's up guys, and welcome back to the channel for another episode of the walk around. So some of you might know this by now, but I do go by the name of Big Red. I used to review all of Dewet&Bikes and ride them and so on and so forth, so I've got a very decent knowledge when it comes to these things. I have ridden 3 KTM 1290s as well as the 1290 ADV, so I can speak a little bit about this one. Obviously it is a 1390, but they are quite similar. However, I have heard that even though it's like, 100cc difference, apparently it makes quite a big difference. But anyways, we're gonna bang through this, we're gonna cover everything, and we're gonna give you guys a little bit more info about the bike and give you guys a better look at what we're dealing with. So first things first, what do we have? It is a 2025 KTM Superduke 1390 Evo R. Alright, so it's not just your normal Superduke. Evo R 1390, gents. This, I actually haven't seen one in South Africa yet, funny enough. This is the first one that I've seen. It does also have very low mileage. I think it's somewhere in the ballpark between 3 and 8. But guys, with that being said, we're just going to jump straight into the modifications. The customer said he put about 70,000 Rand worth of modifications onto this bike. So we're going to start with the most obvious one, which is a nice layer Vince exhaust. Now, my South Africans, you might not be too familiar with the brand. It is kind of more an overseas, it's more commonly known overseas, let's just say that. In America, very popular. However, here in South Africa, you've got your SC, your Acros, your Dominators. So yeah, not a very common exhaust to have on a bike in South Africa, so super nice to see that. And going on to the right of that, I don't want to say for sure if it is an aftermarket part, but I'm almost 100% sure it is. I'm like 10% debating it, but we've got some beautiful rear sets. I mean, look at that. It's absolutely stunning. If this is stock, I take my hat off to KTM. Very well done there. Then you guys will notice that we've got some nice EvoTech frame sliders. So for those of you who aren't familiar with what those do, if you drop the bike, it is going to protect all of these fairings and sometimes towards the back end, but normally your passenger pegs are actually going to save your fairings up there. I think, yeah, passenger, little bit of protection. Coming a little bit further up, we do have some nice bar end mirrors. Again, definitely not stock. Actually, maybe they are stock. It says KTM on them, but okay, I don't think it's stock because we've got the mirror holes. It might have been like an optional add-on, but I do see that they are KTM branded. We do have the block offs for the normal mirrors that come up here, so yeah, 50-50 on that one. Probably was just like a little bit of an optional add-on. Next thing is probably my favorite thing about this bike is these levers. I mean, look at those. EvoTech Performance, you guys will see EvoTech all over the place here. It is the company that this guy used to get all of these modifications. As far as I'm aware, it's just an overseas company. I know all of this stuff came from overseas, but these are some of the nicest levers I've seen in a long time. I think those are even nicer than Pug. So anyways, moving on to the next one, staying with EvoTech, we've got a nice headlight protector. Now, I don't know, guys, I bought a radiator guard for my 675 from Temu. It looks exactly the same. It looks exactly the same in terms of material and build quality. It looks exactly the same. So I mean, each to their own. I suppose EvoTech was probably one of the few companies who are actually making parts for the newer bikes like the 1390s. Obviously, getting these nice branded parts on a 1390 that's selling for, I think, 360,000 if I'm not mistaken. I don't blame you for wanting to go with those top of the range parts, but just as a little side note, you can get some decent quality parts for your bikes nowadays from the Chinese websites, AliExpress, Temu. But anyways, I'm going off topic here. So it's not a modification, but it is just something nice. We've got some beautiful Brembo calipers, front and back, yes, front and back, and some nice WP suspension. I'm seeing a lot of WP suspension nowadays on the newer bikes, which is quite interesting. I wonder, I'd be curious to know if there's a major difference between WP and the likes of Öhlins. But I see a lot of Öhlins rear suspension, not a lot of forks, especially on the MT-09s. Anyways, we're getting off topic again. We do still have the cat, as you guys can see, so it really doesn't sound too crazy. But I think we might have to just get a little startup going. We do have a keyless gas tank, so with that being said, I'm just gonna go grab the keys. We recorded a really good walk around on the MV Augusta, which is actually outside, and unfortunately that file corrupted, so that absolutely sucks. But anyways, here is your key fob. It does have a button on it. I've got absolutely no idea what it does. But normally you're gonna have your key in your pocket. For argument's sake, I'm just gonna put it there. Press your little start button. You've got an absolutely beautiful TFT display. I love how they've done this. It looks super nice. I see that coolant is a little bit low, so that's something that will get sorted out. But as I said, guys, pretty low mileage, sitting at about 5,500 Ks. And yeah, as I said, it's still got the cat, so it's not going to be crazy loud, but we will give you guys a little bit of a startup. Not bad at all, not bad at all. And then obviously when you want to turn it off, you just boop, press it off again. Obviously guys, you've got the whole 9 yards when it comes to electronics here. You've got your traction control, wheelie control, your cruise control, the whole 9 yards. If it's an electronic aid and it exists, it is on this bike. You guys will see that the light does stay on for a little bit at the front. I did actually think that I left the bike on and I spent a few minutes trying to figure out how to turn it off, but anyways, it's besides the point. You guys will see that we do have it on a rear stand here. So if you are looking at one of these bikes, just make note, you are going to have to get yourself a rear stand, a single-sided rear stand if this is what you want to go with. So now in terms of performance, what I will say is the 1290s are just, they're absolutely crazy, absolutely nuts. There's nothing that I can really compare it to. When I rode every single one of them, I did keep traction control on. I had it on the lowest setting, and even with that being said, it was trying to slide out constantly. So they're absolutely crazy. You definitely need that wheelie control. If you don't know what you're doing, guys, this is not the bike for you. As we always do, we give the bikes a rating in terms of A, B, and C. This is an A class bike, without a doubt. And I think that is about it. Obviously, you know, you've got your nice little tank pad over here. As I always say, if you want some actual functionality out of them, get yourself some ones that go on the side. It's really going to help with that grip on the inner leg and save those crown jewels. One of my other favorite things about the bike is this suede seat. Yes, upkeep is going to be a little bit hectic on it, but you know what, if you just look after it and you know you're not an idiot with it, then you're not going to have any issues. But it's super nice, super grippy as well. I love it, love it, love it, love it. As I said, keyless gas cap, I'm not crazy about those. All in all, it's an absolutely stunning bike, absolutely stunning. And I mean, you have to give credit where credit is due. So another quick one, if you guys didn't notice it already, we've got a single-sided swing arm. Obviously that, you know, links into having the single-sided rear stand. But again, it's one of my favorite things to see on the bikes nowadays. Our MV actually also does have a single-sided swing arm, so I love it. It looks so nice. Even coming back onto this side, it looks good. It looks good. I don't know why Ducati changed their mind. I don't know why with the 2025 or 6 Panigale. Other than that, as I said, if you've got any questions, I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can in the comments. And yeah, if you want to buy this thing, come and check us out. Dewet&Bikes. We've got some very nice bikes. Got Formula M cars. This one just came in today. It's like a 400cc. It's quite interesting. It's I don't know, I kind of prefer the look of the Vet's one, but you know, each to their own. We've got shifter cars, Formula M. Oh, I want to show you guys a BMW, because in fact I think that's our, oh yeah, this is take a walk outside, why not? Got man like Maniki, yes. Oh, first kick, second kick, third kick. There we go. Yeah, we did actually do a walk around on the BMW, so you guys will see that, depending on which one goes up first. But yeah, there's the MV. We're gonna do the MV next. But I mean, look at this thing. Absolutely beautiful. Mwah. Love it. I'll definitely own one of these one day. And we've also got a 929 swap side by side. And we've also got accessories. Accessories, boom, boom, boom. We've got a coffee shop that's in progress. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed the video, if you made it through to the end of the video, more importantly, thank you so much for watching. And I will catch you guys all in the next one, which is going to be an MVO booster. Peace.